The number one problem I've got is we get hit too much.
We've got an opportunity to move the sport forward in some way. This is innovation. So, have some results.
I'm going to see you again.
Yes, absolutely. So,
Time.
I'm pretty excited to show you what we've got.
Good.
All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about this from two perspectives.
Yep.
One is the performance output, so like the exercise performance
Yep.
of the participants. And then the second half will be on some of the technique and the biomechanics.
This is great.
Yeah, so
Very good.
that's
Good work. Very good.
thank you.
Very good.
All right, so let's start off. Heart rate.
Right.
Now, this is no difference between the bag and the mirror, which is good for
That's
me
good.
because it shows that the participants were doing all out in both.
Yeah,
So
right.
there was no holding back.
That's good.
So whatever we see from this point means, okay, if there are any differences, it's not because someone was subconsciously being careful on the mirror. This is the rating of perceived exertion. So this is the numbers.
Okay.
What you can see here is that at the end of each bout,
Yeah.
the perceived exertion from the combat mirror is actually lower. It's about 6% lower,
Shit.
which is a large effect. What I also did was I compared as a ratio the heart rate and the perceived exertion.
Right.
So as you can see here now, because there's this ratio of a lower perceived exertion but with a same heart rate, the overall improvement in performance was about 10%.
Okay.
So they were actually doing better
Better on a mirror.
on the mirror, which means that they can train longer and they're probably more likely to adhere to the exercise
Yep.
because they don't feel like crap. Now we'll do the fatigue as well. So that first 5 seconds
Yep.
versus the last 5
5
seconds.
seconds.
What we find is that there was a 5% increase in the total punch count in that 30 seconds. Having that feedback just motivates them to go
This is fucking brilliant.
faster
This is
and more higher frequency too of 8%, which is a large increase.
It's massive.
What we were seeing was that the boxing bag had probably more excessive movements,
Right.
which actually then contributes to greater fatigue.
Correct.
So they weren't being
efficient.
as technical or skillful,
Yeah.
even at that lower level
No,
of boxer.
correct.
So that
So,
means,
so a young person comes in and
Yeah.
then they're not really experienced and they hit the bag.
Yeah.
That same person without any training from any coach then goes to the mirror, hits the
Yes.
mirror, and there's an efficiency improvement instantly.
yeah, that's right.
Well, that's fucking good,
Yes,
eh?
that's right. In the combat mirror, the gloves were higher,
Well, much higher.
much
Look at
higher.
that. Even if that's 5% higher,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's there and that's 5%, that's a huge difference for our sport.
That's right, exactly. And that's because of the mirror,
Yeah,
simply because they can see
You
it.
see it?
Now, the glove speed was really interesting because it was
Shit.
20% faster just in the controlled movement section where I said, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, reset, 1, 2, 1, 2, reset.
Yeah.
The gloves were faster, 20%, because they actually got that feedback. So they're actually seeing that.
great.
Yeah, so this is the stuff that I can see going into the app to say, well, this is the speed per millisecond, meters per second, sorry.
Yeah.
How fast they're punching. Faster punches equals more power. Overall, we're seeing a reduction in fatigue, speed improvement in the gloves, greater reach without compromising the speed,
Very good.
more stable stance, so an improved psychophysiological response, so less exertion psychologically,
Yeah.
which means that they're more likely to continue training and want to keep training it.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to become a piece of equipment that sits on the
Sits at
side.
home. No,
That's right.
Well, you can't bring it.
And that's it.
Fucking brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.